ever tried something, maybe going to the gym, it goes really well, you've been going regularly, you're feeling really healthy, feeling really strong and really fit, but then, life throws a curveball and, you just start petering off. You might just go, twice a week, then it's like once a week, and then you just don't go at all. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to give you a 3-step formula on how to be really consistent, where you're able to stick to your habits forever. Let's get into it. So step number 1 is motivation. What's your motivation taking the new habit on? It's really important to understand your motivation for it. The best type of motivation is intrinsic motivation. That sense of self-accomplishment that you've actually achieved it. So maybe, doing a really good piece of work at work, or maybe, writing a great article at school, something that's really like from deep within, that you've really achieved something that you're really proud of. This is really powerful. That's the kind of intrinsic motivation that you're after. So basically, at the end of last year, I came to a conclusion that I had 2 options. First option is that I could carry on living the life that I'm living. So that's basically, eating too much, drinking too much, not really looking after my body. Or the other option is to be healthy, fit and strong. And my intrinsic motivation is that, I want to be healthy, fit and strong. I've got 2 young boys who love running about, who love climbing. Just yesterday, I took my oldest down to the beach where we went swimming, and it was fantastic. And I can only do that kind of thing if I'm healthy and fit and strong. So that's my intrinsic motivation, to take responsibility, to take a new habit on board, that I'm going to start looking after myself. So let's get into step number 2 now. Step number 2 is where it gets interesting. What are you prepared to do? Most people don't want to be out of their comfort zone. They want the easy life. They want to be relaxed and comfortable. But on the other side of hard work, of being uncomfortable, is success. Think about when you go to the gym. It's hard work. You're breaking those muscle tissues, and that's the way that you develop and improve on those muscles, because they get bigger. And you can only do that by getting uncomfortable. So most people, they need to understand this, and this comes down to being self-disciplined. Self-discipline is doing what needs to be done even when you don't want to do it. So you need to be out of your comfort zone. So what I was prepared to do to be healthy, to be fit and strong, so I could run about and play football with my kids, is that I'm going to do intermittent fasting. So I'm going to eat at 12 o'clock and at 8 o'clock. So I'm going to be really disciplined. They're the only times I'm going to have meals. I'm going to have smaller meals. So I'm going to choose smaller plates where I can have these smaller meals. So now I'm going to be eating less. So that's really, really important. And then also I'm going to be training between, 3 to 4 times a week. So I'm going to be doing lots of calisthenics, some weights as well. So I'm going to kind of like mix it up. I'm going to do mobility work. So that's going to help me to be flexible and strong. And then also I'm going to drink more water, which is also really, really important. Step number 3 is, what are you prepared to sacrifice? This is the linchpin of this whole, step process, because, so many people aren't prepared to make sacrifices. They're not willing to, put in for work, but you need to be disciplined. You need to have a strong work ethic. You need to, be prepared to make these sacrifices so you can achieve your success, so you can achieve your goals. So for sacrifices that I'm prepared to make are that I'm not going to, drink at home. I'm going to prefer to, when I go out with my friends, that's when I'm going to drink. This is really important, because, when I'm drinking at home, I'm just, wasting those calories. They're actually going to not help me. They're going to just put on weight. And also, when I go out, I'm going to just moderate. I'm not going to drink as much as I used to, because, I don't want to have a hangover for the following day. And then, I don't know about you, but quite often I make bad choices, and I might grab a bacon butty, and these things are really important to be aware of. So when you're developing, habits, you're going to make sacrifices. You need to identify those sacrifices, and are you okay with those? Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave a comment below, give it a thumbs up. If you like this style of video, please subscribe to my channel. Also add for notification because I post videos on a weekly basis. You can find me on Jim Glazebrook on Twitter and Life's Guide to Excellence on Instagram. The links are in the description below. Have a wonderful day and live your life with excellence. Bye then. I really enjoyed this video. It was really, really powerful. I think you can use these principles with goals as well. And that's what I've done. And it's really helped me to be laser focused and be committed with the goals that I'm focusing on this year. Check these playlists if you want to develop your mindset and your habits. Bye then.